Alright, lunchtime! Lunchtime! Food time だよ! Okay, ooh, how about we watch this one? Okay, let's watch this one. It looks so fun! Okay, I'm gonna go grab my food. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back.
And they're getting slightly bad here, are they? Oh, look at that!
You came for chaos, and that's exactly what you're gonna get.
These are our favourite soapbox crashes from the last 10 years of mayhem at the Red Bull Soapbox Race London.
Which one's your favourite? Let us know in the comments.
First up, a ridiculously top-heavy soapbox makes an all-too predictable crash landing.
So they've all known each other for a long, long time. It's 2 metres, I think they said it was, this from ground to the top of the wing. Performance of 32. Fear that the parachutes out the back might well be scumming off a fair deal of speed. And you've got to get some speed if you want to win it today. Let's see whether this one can fly through the water feature. Oh, no! Oh, no! Spectacular! It's a nosedive. Mighty magnificent men. Face first at Ali Pally. Has it got the strength and endurance? They certainly started off well. Now, can they mind the gap? Yes, they can. Over safely there. Decent run on the cards here. 2 competitors in this particular card. The wedge, no problem. Oh, straight into the hay bales and out. Lost control, came over the wedge, lost control, almost into the crowd. Now they've got to pick themselves up and try and get started again because they were certainly very, very fast. There's not much left of the cod.
Oh, no!
The peas are back in it. Here we go.
Like this.
No harm done. Can they get the break off? Yes, they can. Can they get the momentum again? Yes, they can. The safety chute is out. Didn't seem to help them much, though, did it? Now they've got to get past the bobbing.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Nice rhythm
Here
back
we
to the
go,
full
here we
again.
go.
Look at the damage on the front. Over the apples and pears. Almost
Let's
level
go.
in again. The chute almost catches the crowd.
Come
Down they
on.
go towards the kicker. Is there going to be enough left of this cart to survive the kicker? Because look at the damage. Here we go. Over the kicker. Oh, it explodes
my
and it
gosh.
lands. But they get over the finish line. And that was a brave, brave run by 2 peas in a cod. Because the 2 peas were out of the cod halfway down. But they got back in and they finished the run. And the crowd are absolutely loving this.
For our
This
next
is
crash at the
insane.
Red Bull Soapbox Race London, it's an Austin Powers soapbox that refuses to behave.
420 metres ahead of them, 23 for the performance, and off go quintessentially British with Glenn the pilot and Lee the co-pilot. This is the first test fall, and it's the Lido, and they lose it emphatically.
No!
It's wet in there and it's slippy in there, and you've got to have a strong nerve and a strong soapbox, and this one wasn't up to the task.
So this is where Henya learned to drive. It all
How
makes sense
dangerous
now.
sharks can be.
They did post the fastest speed in 2015 here at Ali Pally. It's impressive to look at.
Thank you.
And the shark should be okay through the water, shouldn't it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, he's gone, look.
Ooh.
The back wheel's completely gone. Well, you don't often see a shark struggling in the water like that, but you do today. Get rid of the beach ball. They've made a real mess of that. The wheels, there's no chance. Unless they carry it from top to bottom, there's no chance. Look at the state of the wheels.
Wow.
Moving on, and Team Coffin Dodgers are about to show us how you finish in style.
Off they go. Now, it's very, very streamlined.
gosh,
Obviously, a
Coffin!
coffin isn't particularly wide, so it should be fast enough. It's one of those spindly
Coffin!
wheels can carry them down. They've got over the first.
No,
There's a bit of a
getting
wobble
oh,
there,
shit,
almost lost it
let's
going over
go!
the wedge, but he manages to recover. He's losing 1 or 2 flowers along the way, but he's still upright, and he's rocketing down the course. Now he's got the apples and
Let's
pears.
go!
Another slight wobble on entry, but he's through there okay as well.
Nice.
He's really enjoying this too. The crowd like him, that's for sure. Now he goes through the chicane. There's still the
Oh my
kicker to
God.
come. Here he goes then towards the kicker. Straightens it up. Over the kicker. Oh, it's a fantastic run. Slightly heavy on landing. Really good run. Oh, he tries to stop it and he rolls it back to the finish line. But he punches the air. He's in one
my.
piece, thank goodness. Not sure about the Coffin Dodger. He nearly needed it there.
2 years later, Team Coffin Dodgers were back. This time in an
Another
Egyptian
team Coffin.
sarcophagus.
Could they make it to the finish? Place your bets now.
So Toothpaste on the way down. And it's a slightly different design with those wheels bigger and slightly angled out as well. And it's certainly leading to some speed at the top of the course. Over steelworks, landing okay, but just starting to wobble. They've got to try and keep it straight if they possibly can. The island is navigated.
I love it.
Look at that! One of the most spectacular offs that we've seen.
Ooh, that was so painful. That was so
Rookie
painful.
duckies then from Lancaster. The theme is quack in a box. There's not a great deal of room in there for these two. Mel at the front, Gary behind. Look at the crowds here today. Here's the water. This has been a problem for a lot of soapboxers today, but they're okay, I think. Oh, they got into the bales. They couldn't move it. They were a bit wide. Bit wide, they couldn't miss it. Needed to steer it back out. And if you look here, they're just forced wide there. But there's not a great deal of effort to try and move it. Bang, straight into the pail. Look at Phil, the cameraman there. They always seem to find him. Year on year, Phil has to duck for his life. Rookie duckies back on the move. Over the kicker. Very slow now. I'm not sure whether Mel can see a great deal in the front either. That keeps dropping down over the eyes.
They still keep going.
This, on we go towards the bone rattler. Over the bone rattler. Still, oh, bang, straight in. Turn right, gotta keep going straight. Help, it says at the bottom. That's what they need at the minute, a bit of help. Watch this.
This is help
Okay
in
there,
the bottom.
okay there, and then immediately right. Couldn't get it back. Bang.
This is help.
Oh, that was a heavy one. Back in we go, thoroughly enjoying the day.
Oh my gosh, that's a good idea.
Can they get through the chicane? Only 12 miles an hour. Moving towards the kicker. Do they fancy the big kicker? This could nosedive at this speed. Oh my gosh! You can see it.
Oh my gosh, that was
Not fast enough.
Okay?
You can't go 12 mile an hour over there.
No,
Bill
okay,
first
that
into the
was so
tarmac.
painful.
An absolute crash fest, courtesy of Team Rookie Duckies. But what's been your favourite so far? Let us know in the comments.
Coffin.
Next, a badly designed soapbox seems destined to crash.
It's not a question of if,
Is that
only
Ricky?
when.
Well, the push-off's not the best. They nearly hit the tyres at the start. Look at him. He's all over the place. Oh, come on, Taron. Keep it together. Keep it together.
Come on.
Oh, he wasn't helped at the top. They pushed him off on a slant. Right, he's back going now. There's the onboard shot. Snaking here, snaking there, heading towards the water. All over the place, heading into the water. Surely he can't get through there.
Oh my gosh, he did it.
Can
Nice.
he? He's all over the place. Bubbles flying out right, left and centre. He's been on 2 wheels and 1 wheel more than he's been on 4. Here we go over the kicker. That's not great for him either. He would give anything to be going. Oh, look at him.
No!
Had to go in the end. Mary, go and help him. Please go and help him. Oh, my word. What a ride.
Let's go! That was awesome.
Rocket to Mars. Group of fellas who all play cricket together. Ivor is the pilot. Lee, the co-pilot, is firing water into the crowd. And this has set off at a fair old speed, this. Rocket to Mars. Crowd getting a dousing. Here's the water. Okay, through there. Front wheels just look like they might be bending a little bit. Got to keep your eye on the front left. Looks like it's going to go. I don't think it's going to get to the bottom, this one, you know. The front left wheel's gone. It's going down on 3 wheels at the minute.
It's a 3 wheel.
He's still keeping it going, Ivor.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the bone rattler. This should finish that. Oh, look at that! Catapults it through. Almost a 360 in the air. The back went past the front. And you can see now they're horizontal, the front wheels. That's it for Rocket to Mars.
Now for one of the greatest crashes of all time, courtesy of the GOAT himself, Usain Bolt.
Usain on the back, pointing the way forward, and down they go. This is quite a big, cumbersome cart, is this one, but it's safely over Mind the Gap. And it's all so far so good. Usain Bolt pointing the way. Concentration on the face of the driver.
Oh my god, they're so fast! Just like him!
Into the chicane. I just wonder whether the weight on the left side
Oh,
of this,
the
the left side of the car
Oh my
might
gosh,
pose an
let's
issue
go!
because it's certainly
Let's
going to be heavier
go!
that side, isn't it? Oh, there's the proof! They veered left, almost got into the crowd. Usain Bolt's okay. In fact, he's pointing at the pair of them saying it's your fault. They're trying to scramble back in. But there we see,
It's
you
your
can't turn it around. Well, it's not very often that Usain Bolt comes a cropper, but he has here today, hasn't he? It's Alexandra Palace. They get back in again.
Oh my gosh.
Whether they'll be able to finish, I don't know. It
the
looks as though there's some serious damage.
It's so good.
So the moment of truth arrives for Team Sky Racers. Down the ramp they go. Big push, and away they go. The smoke billows out of the funnel. And they're safely over and in one piece after minding the gap. Now it comes down to the wedge. And it's a neat run so far. It's pretty smooth and it's pretty fast. And the cart's still in one piece. Can they navigate the difficult section of the course, though, which is the apples and pears, followed by the kicker? It's the same old story. Here we go, then, with the apples and pears. Absolutely bolts over that. A couple of bounces on the landing. Now it's whether they can get through the chicane and down in one piece towards the kicker and have the momentum to get towards the finish line.
Holy.
The rocket powering down the slopes at Alexandra
This
Palace
was so
over the kicker.
stable.
He nosedives! And he flips over!
No!
And he's on his side, and it seemed that was going to be one of the better runs of the day. So much speed, so smooth, and the shape of it actually cost him because he went nose first into the track. They will push him over the finish line, but it's probably cost him big time. And I just wonder whether the funnel is what actually came to haunt them on that run, because it was going so well until they completely
It
nosedived.
was so good.
Next, pilot Eugene from Team Whiskey Business gets instant karma after committing
Oh my God,
a
just like a
cardinal
donkey
sin of
Kong.
soapbox racing.
The levers are notoriously difficult. I'm concerned here for Eugene. I'm concerned for the design. Oh, he's missed the water. You can't miss the water, Eugene. You need water with whiskey for crying out loud. Oh, there you go. That's what happens when you pull out the water. Watch this. The first kicker, you've got to steer with your right hand and steer with your left hand, and then you kind of lose your equilibrium
Is
in a
that
situation
money?
like that. Dollars
that
everywhere,
money?
soapbox everywhere, Eugene everywhere, but he's back in again. The way it's designed is bonkers. You can't steer a soapbox like this at the speed they're going. It's impossible. Over the bone rattler.
Fake money, maybe?
Oh, he's got
I
it again.
it.
Look, you see, where's Eugene? Anybody seen Eugene? Oh, there he is. There's Eugene.
Oh,
Watch this, look. Bone rattler,
It looks
and he just can't keep
painful.
it. He can't keep it in a straight line.
ow.
It's impossible to keep it in a
Oh, it
straight
looks so
line.
painful.
Whiskey
God, you
business
should
is what
try.
should be called risky business. Down he comes, 13 miles an hour. This is not quick enough. This is not quick enough. Oh, he's got over just about. Can you hold it? No, he's gone again.
Eugene!
3. He was all over the place. His goggles are down over his mouth. He's all over the shop. Wow.
Is he okay? I hope he
Otto,
didn't
the
get
driver,
hurt.
he's got the responsibility of getting them right the way down to the bottom as fast as he can. And he's got the wobble on at the top, which is never a good sign. He's got a real wobble on. I thought he was going to go then. They were
The
just starting to pull
Grim
back there
Reaper at
towards
the
the barriers. He's struggling with this. Otto, and he's gone bouncing through and he's losing it and he's holding it. It's a brilliant example of driving to keep it in a straight line. They can't believe it. Look at them. Oh, he's all over the place. Look at him now. Can he fight it down to the bottom? He's got so far
on.
still to go.
Come
Past the
on.
sparks, through the
That Grim
chicane,
Reaper is
heading down
probably
towards
dead.
the bone rattler. Somehow he's keeping it going. He's wobbling
Come
all
on.
over the place.
Come on.
There he goes over the bone. Oh, he's got no chance.
Oh.
Absolutely no chance. That had disaster
He did
written all over it
wonderful.
from the moment they came down the start ramp. And I've got to say,
I love how people
Otto
are
did
so
so
creative.
well
This
to
is
get that
awesome.
far because he had no control.
This is awesome.
Look what's left of it. It's a steady Sunday drive to the bottom. That's what they look like before you put the rest of it on. Oh, he did
Oh,
it! He's got
shoot.
again! He's got again! Oh, my word.
My
Well, they
God.
came today to entertain us, the Grim Sweeper, and
The
that's
Grim
exactly
Sweeper.
what they did. Wonderful. 120, doesn't matter. He's had the time of his life.
Nice.
Next, it's a driver who spent his 50th birthday racing a soapbox.
Let's go!
And if they huge crash was on his gift list, his wishes were about to come true.
Into Lido. Big splash. Got a face full there,
splash.
Alan, didn't he? This team from Glasgow.
Let's go!
The cake starts to fall apart over Lollydrop. And it's making steering
Happy
difficult. Look, he
birthday!
can't hold it. He's gone. They've gone.
Oh,
Dude, looks
no.
like a coaster. Looks like a soapbox as well. There's a rock and roll theme. They're hoping to rock, but they don't want to roll, and they nearly did roll. They nearly rolled right into the straw bales. It's going, it's going, it's going. It's gone. Oh, he might well have face planted a bit there on the bonnet.
Ow.
So much optimism on their faces. Smiles, having a nice natter on the way down now. They're saying we can't win, but let's try and get to the bottom. They're also saying, shall we avoid the obstacles now because we've not got a great deal around us? It's still falling to pieces. Oh, they are going to do the obstacles. Look at that. And then down
This is how I imagine
towards
him to
the
drive.
finish
Wait a
eventually,
minute, what
which
do
they
you
will be
mean?
so happy to
What
see.
do you mean, Dale?
I told you this was going to be spectacular today. Always is at Ali Pali. It's why we get crowds like this. It's why they're still going 28. Look, 28 miles an hour that is, by the way.
Come on.
On the speed check. Oh, down he goes, out he goes.
Ow.
Oh, dear me. So let's see what this castle-themed soapbox can do. 33 for the performance, and Steve on his way down at the controls, down towards the Lido. They're going to be quite quick into the Lido as well, with those handlebar steering
Oh
mechanism.
my gosh.
Handlebars in the front, keeps it straight. There's the lolly drop. They're okay. Oh, they're not okay. I thought they were. He's still got it. He's still got it there. That's helped them out. No end. The fact the sides come off.
Come on, you guys got this.
Got to keep it straight now. Moving through the speed trap at 22, down to the Grand Slammer. Over. Oh, he's lost it. He let go of the steering wheel. He's lost it altogether.
Oh no! Ow! That looks painful.
He'd taken his hands off the handlebars, and at that point, you are absolutely finito.
Now for one of the wildest runs in soapbox
Whoa.
racing history. Going where no camper has gone before,
That looks so
it's Team
detailed.
Hippy Split Camper Van.
And over the wedge, lands heavily,
that's so
bit of a
cute.
wobble. Next up, we've got the apples and
Oh
pears.
my, oh
and
my,
it's
oh my,
side
oh
to
my.
side through there. Over the apples and pears. Bounce,
Holy-
bounce, bounce. The wheels come off. Skidding down the track. Now he's got to get through the chicane. He's actually got to reach the chicane. Through the chicane.
Wait,
we've
how
got
the heck is
fantastic
still
driving
working?
here to actually keep it upright. Down we go towards the kicker. Over the kicker. Oh, it's flipped it over the kicker. Got so far down with just 3 wheels and then lands on the roof. I'm delighted to say that he's in one piece.
That was awesome.
Next, Team Baboom Beast are about to live up to their name in spectacular fashion.
Let's go.
Well, let's see
Look
how
at
they
the
do. It's
people
long
running behind
and
that.
it's
I
fairly
love that
sturdy
costume.
with the small wheels. And it's gone wrong with the Lido, and it's into the straw bales, and they lost it.
No.
They lost it big time at that point. Look at it. He
Are you
loses it
okay?
right there. And there's no time whatsoever to straighten up again and get through.
Ow.
Let's see how he manages this over the Grand Slammer. Oh, he's doing well. I'd move out of the way. The
Is that
fellow with
what
the head
he's
is going to get
left?
knocked over. Oh, he's knocked him
Ah.
over.
Ouch.
Completely
Ouch.
taken out by his own teammate.
No. Ouch.
You know the drill. It took 6 weeks to build this, and Camille
Is
is
that
off and running. Oh, he's gone. The toothpaste themed soapbox is no more.
I think dentist.
They're crestfallen. The team are
That's
crestfallen,
awesome.
but he's
That's
got it back
awesome.
up.
I'm
What
so
this will do is ruin the
excited.
time, and that front wheel's a bit bent as well. Front right, as you look at it, it's angled in. He's going to struggle now. Needs to try and get some speed up.
Come
He's going to miss
on.
that particular obstacle. He's going to try and go over the next one. The bone rattler is very much on his agenda. Fighting and wrestling with it all the way down. Yeah, he's okay over the kicker.
Let's go. It took 6 weeks.
Very, very
Wow.
difficult to steer now because that wheel's getting worse by the rotation.
Come on, you got it.
Still
you got
got a
it.
fair
you
old
got it.
clip though on board. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Of course he's going to do it. Well done, Camille. Over the bone rattler. Oh, there we go. There we go. That might have taken a bit of skin off the elbow, you know.
What? Ow!
He's okay.
Are you sure? That's not
Sir
painful.
Soapy McSoapbox on its way down. idea this one might be a little bit flimsy with those small wheels and not much in the way of protection around the pilot or the
there's a
co-pilot.
rocket person behind
Don't
us.
think it's going to be very solid, and I don't think it's going to be very easy to steer. And you can all see it's not very fast.
The person behind us.
Have they actually got any momentum to get over the Lido? No, is the answer to that. Oh, he's pushed in the wrong way.
No!
Well, it was all going well till George got involved. And he's managed to tip Ryan out and completely obliterate the soapbox.
Next, on the best crashes in the history of the Red Bull Soapbox Race London, it's Team Gas, Gas, Gas.
Gas,
Or,
gas,
as they should have been
gas.
called, Crash, Crash, Crash.
They've lost most of it already, and they are in trouble already moving down towards the Lido. This doesn't look like it's going to last very long, does it? Over the Lido, they lose a bit more. They've got to get that piece of polystyrene moved, otherwise it's going to act as a brake. The Grand Slammer is next on the cards. This is the Bone Shaker. And it's going to be a severe test for this soapbox. 20 miles an hour through there, not quick enough. Over the Bone Shaker, oh, it's gone! And they've both gone as well. And it was always likely. He's got the steering wheel in his hand. I don't quite know what you do from there.
That's pain, though.
LN1 unit. Down it goes, with the piston to start with, and a bit of air over the piston too. And a little spell on the back wheel as well, which was spectacular. Lots and lots of speed to this one, I've got to say. Seems difficult to control, and right at that point, completely lost it. There's not much left of that at all. It absolutely rocketed down the circuit, and then they just completely lost control and into the straw bales. Spectacular at the outset, but they just couldn't keep the momentum going and keep it straight. They are going to try and get down to the finish, as all the teams like to do today. And it's nice to see the driver smiling, because that was a really high impact crash, and it's still wobbling around all over the place. Still a bit of work to do to get down to the bottom. Around the island.
Come on!
And you can see just how difficult this particular soapbox is to steer. And there's the bone rattler, they lose a bit more! And he's off to the straw bales again. The writing was on the wall the moment they hit the bone rattler. HMS Harry von Skintbats. And they're hoping that this one can have some smooth sailing down the circuit.
Let's go!
And again, it's quite a high sitting position here for the driver. The lower soapboxes today have had slightly better fortune coming down this particular circuit. Plenty of speed though, just the one wheel at the front, and it's starting to go. He won't stop it from there. With all the weight at the top, as soon as it started to wobble, you were never going to pull it back. Look at his face, he's trying desperately to hang on to it.
The half
But he's going to carry
gone.
on, because this is the spirit of the day. And he might need a bit of a push just to get it started again. There's not much left of one side of it, so he's going to have to be careful from here.
Oh gosh.
Over steel works, and still
There's
kind
the
of
anchor's
okay, but he's
still
heading
left.
towards the straw bales again.
My,
This might not be as straightforward as he thinks on the way down, you know. Still going towards the bone rattler, which could be a real problem. It's got to get it. There's
So,
hardly anything
we
left
are
of it.
seeing a Shoujo sponsored Henya the
Well, he's going to
Soapbox.
carry on as best he can. He's a
Soapbox?
trooper. It's nothing. Oh,
Is
it's
this
gone
big
altogether
people
now,
like
surely.
Soapbox?
Surely it's gone now.
I
Surely
would
he
love
can't
to do
salvage
it.
it from
I
here,
love
can
to
he?
do
Well,
it.
they're helping
This
him
is
back
so
in again.
cool.
He's nothing if he's not
I love
determined.
to
It's
see
the
it. I
Unsinkable
love
ship,
to
this
see
one.
it.
On he
Not
goes
even
again. Look.
sponsored. It'll be fun to join, I guess.
front
yeah,
wheel's
it
wonky,
doesn't
the
have
rest
to
of
be
it's
sponsored.
gone.
It'll be so much fun.
And he's still going to get past the factory as well, let's not forget. Here's the factory. Hold your breath, fingers crossed. Over he goes. Can he
Yay!
get to the finish line? He can!
This and VTuber, this
He's
will be
gone
fun.
into the bales at the end.
That'd be so much fun.
Coming up, we've got two crashes from everyone's favourite animated characters, Wallace and Grommit.
Up first, it's Team Grommit's Comet.
Off they go. The moment of truth for Grommit's Comet. Ollie behind the wheel. Sam, Duncan and Natasha, the rest of the team following down behind.
Let's go!
Here's the water,
Beep, beep,
the
beep,
Lido,
beep.
no problem.
Woohoo!
Just slightly concerned as to whether the dog's mask might go over his eyes at some point and he might not see where he's going, but that's for him to worry about and not me. It's good so far. Interested to
It's
see
so
what the speed of
good.
this one is.
28 miles an hour. That's not bad. That stacks up quite well. And in the main, it's in one piece, and he's keeping it going.
My God, this
And
is
he
so
looks nice and
good.
easy to steer. And there's a big air. Oh, look at that for an off. He managed to keep it going.
Ooh.
I think it frightened the life out of Ollie there. Look at the helmet. He's barely kept it on.
Belly of the whale. Ben, the driver, is Grommit. Paul is Wallace. And what you will notice straight away, it's a three-wheeled soapbox. So whether this gets from
how the
bottom
heck
to
they
top,
see
we'll wait
it?
and see. The bike in the background, they're separate, they're not joined up. I feel for the fella at the front, I've got to say, especially when they go over situations like that. The bone rattler's going to be really interesting here. And Lord, oh, there he goes! Oh, no chance. Too much moisture on the tyres, couldn't keep the grip. But the other piece is still going. And look at the speed it started to gather. Coming
Is
down
that a
towards the
knee?
bone rattler and then the big kicker over the bone rattler, no
Please don't get
problem.
hurt.
This one's absolutely flying down there. There's not a bead of sweat on the brow. The crowd looking on in the background. Down we come towards the kicker at the end, the big kicker, the big drop on the other side. Stand up, take it. Oh, nice and slow. Nearly went over the handlebars, little wheelie. Oh, into the bales.
Now we see the great Discovery brothers. And he's waving to the crowd to start with. And he's over the piston. Looks a little bit wobbly from the back, doesn't it? Might not be the sturdiest, this one, but we'll wait and see.
Oh, you got
And
this,
he's
you
gone for
got
the
this.
handlebar steering system,
Come
which so
on,
far
come
is working
on.
okay. Over steelworks and still in one piece.
Still fine,
It's
still
nice and
fine.
smooth, maybe not as quick as some that we've seen so far. And that slightly wider soapbox just made
Right, the kid
that he's got to be very
More
accurate
story,
there
what?
through the island. There's the bone shaker, he's okay through there. He's
Wait,
still a little bit
is he
wobbly at
cosplaying as a
times,
person
but
who discovered
he's using
like,
the brakes
the
to good
flat
effect as
flying
well
thing?
here.
Like airplane? Where's the other guy?
I think he might need slightly
More
more
story,
speed. It's just running out of gas, isn't it? Will he get over
Where's
the
the
factory?
other guy?
Just about, and then he's lost it right
Ah!
at the end. Well, I think he knew that was going to happen.
Yeah,
Our
right.
final crash from the
brothers,
Red
right
Bull
brothers.
Soapbox Race
Yeah,
London
yeah,
is,
yeah.
without doubt, one of the best of all time.
If you've enjoyed this absolute crash fest, you know what to do. Like the video and subscribe to the Legends of Soapbox Racing.
The Dambusters. It's a good start. No problem with the wedge. Two drivers
Nice,
this time
so
as
far
well.
so
Whether
good.
that might make a difference. The driver at the back, significantly higher. Just about made it over the wedge. Lots of speed. Can they keep it straight? Over the apples and pears. So far,
let's
so good. Will
go.
the wings help over the kicker? Lots of weight to this vehicle. Down it comes.
They might just keep going.
Here we go over the kicker. Oh, it's a big crash. It's a big crash for the Dambusters. There's not much left of that at all.
Are they okay? Holy crap! That was Yaba. Oh my god, are they okay? That looks yabai. すげえ、大丈夫か? Ah. Okay then. Alright then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. またねー。バイバイ。バイバイバイバイ。バイバイバイ。バイバイ。バイ。